How to extend your stay in Thailand. So today I'm going to discuss with you what to do if you came to Thailand on a visa or came visa exemption, which a lot of people did. What are the options going to be if you wish to stay longer? What to do if you wish to extend your visa? How many times can you extend it? And what are other options if you cannot extend your current visa? Also, what are the current requirements that are required in order to get your visa extended? So I'm going to get into the first part, and we're going to say that you came visa exempt. Visa exempt typically allows people to come into Thailand for 30 days, at least if you're a US citizen. Now with the current situation, you're allotted 45 days without a visa. That's not very much time if you're wanting to reside in Thailand. So, if you wish to have it extended, what could you do? Well, in Thailand, everybody can extend their visa exemption, but one thing that people might want to know is how long can I get my visa exemption extended for? The answer is 30 days. You can always extend it for 30 days at immigration. Now, when the visa is extended for 30 days, does the additional 30 days become effective on the day that you apply? The answer to that is no. The 30-day extension adds 30 days to your current duration that you're allowed in Thailand. So for instance, let's say you arrive in Thailand on September 1st. You would have 30 days. You would have to leave by October 1st. If you were to get the extension, if you were to apply for the extension on September 21st, you would then be allotted 30 more days, which would require you to leave October 31st. So you do not lose any days by applying early. Now, does this mean that you could apply for the extension as soon as you arrive in Thailand? Technically, yes, but I would not recommend it though, because you might just annoy people or be asked to leave. So I would wait until about 10 days before your current visa exemption expires before you apply for the extension. The reason I would recommend 10 days is because you never know what inconveniences you could encounter when you arrive at immigration. Where could I get the extension done? Well, as I was mentioning before, you can get it done at any immigration office. So my current place is Phuket, and that Phuket has an immigration office in Supanhing, which is very close to Phuket town. That is where you will go if you wish to apply for an extension. Now, what if I'm in Bangkok or Chiang Mai? And how many times can I extend my visa exemption? How many times can I repeat the process? Well, generally speaking, you may only extend your visa exemption one time. Because of the current situation in the world with this global pandemic, Thailand is offering visa amnesty to where if you are unable to return home for whatever reason in the current situation, after you've extended it one time, you can return to immigration and ask for a COVID extension, which will allow you 60 more days. Now, this is only a temporary thing that immigration is allowing, and they may end the process at any time, so it is not guaranteed that you'll be able to get visa amnesty when you go there if the Thai government has decided to end the process. But for the meantime, they're offering it, so that is something to think about. What happens if they're no longer offering it? Well, in that case, you may need to talk with immigration and convert to a different visa. You could apply for a work visa if you have a job here. You could apply for a student visa. I'm not going to discuss all the requirements as to how to get any of these visas. That's going to be for another video. I'm only going to discuss options as to how you can get your visa exemption extended. You could apply for the special tourist visa, but that's ending very soon, so I wouldn't suggest that right now. Another thing that you could apply for is a partner visa. If you happen to have a Thai wife, They give out marriage visas starting at 1 year. But what if you're single? Well, there's several different options, and you can go to immigration and discuss with people there different types of visas or ideas that may be suitable to your liking. Now, we're going to get into the more important parts of my video. We're going to discuss documents that are needed to apply for the extension. So, when you arrive at immigration, before you go, it is better to make an appointment online at the Thai immigration site. But if you are unable to do it, never fear, it is okay to show up in person. Usually they are not all that busy, but it's still better to make an appointment in advance. So you will go to immigration. Immigration operates Monday through Friday. They are closed Saturdays, Sundays, and on any Thai holidays. It's usually a good idea to arrive relatively early to avoid lines. Also, be warned that they take a break from noon to 1 for lunch, so it is usually inconvenient to show up during lunchtime. So take note of that and avoid it. When you arrive at immigration, what will you need? Well, for one, you're going to need your passport. You're going to need a 4x6 centimeter passport photo. You're also going to need a copy of your main passport page. You're going to need a copy of the stamp that allowed you to enter the country. You'll need a copy of your TM6 form that you were given as you entered. And you will need 1,900 baht. Now, what if I don't have some of the requirements? Well, in that case, it's a good idea to talk with immigration early. Thai immigration is extremely helpful with anybody seeking an extension, and the majority of the time they do provide the resources that are needed in order to get the required documents. For instance, they had a photo booth at immigration where you could go and pay 100 baht to get 6 passport photos made. That's not a bad deal at all. But it is still better to have all the items on hand, because it will make things much more convenient for you. Well, I hope you found this video helpful. If you guys found this video helpful, please subscribe, give a thumbs up, and leave a comment below. And I hope you guys have had good luck with extending your stay. Thank you so much, and stay awesome.